Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, 18th of January already. And today we're going to start with some yoga for the face. So if you come into an easy seated position, either on your mat or on a chair or on a pillow, and we'll take our two index fingers and place them to either side of the corner of the lips. So you just gently place them there. And with your mouth closed, you're going to pull. So you pull the lips and you'll feel them tightening. Once they tighten, make a kiss. And then relax. And again, we make a kiss movement. And relax. And again, a kiss. Relax. 2 more times. Relax. And once more. And relax. That's it. Bring your hands down. Close your eyes for a moment. Keep the mouth closed and just notice the sensation around the mouth and around the lips. A few deep breaths here. Really soften as you breathe. Soften around the mouth and the lips. And opening your eyes. Let's take our right arm, bring it to the left-hand side of the head. Keep your left arm down and see if you can press the shoulder down. Keeping the head looking forward, let your head just tilt towards your right shoulder. Take some deep, slow breaths here. You'll feel a stretch in the neck. You'll also feel the curving of the neck. Please never go into any pain. Just notice. And now we'll look down towards the right leg. Set the hand behind your head and gently bring the chin down towards the chest. Very gently. This is all stretching of the neck, trapezius muscles. So you want to be super gentle. Press that left shoulder down to increase the stretch. Couple breaths here. Keep your jaw relaxed. And then to release, we'll let go of the head. We'll allow the head to roll to the center of the chest and then lift the head very slowly. Good. We'll do the other side. So left arm over the head, you'll grab a hold, right-hand side of the head. Let the left ear go towards the shoulder. Keep that right shoulder pressing down. A few deep breaths here. Good. Yeah, that's right. Now we'll look down towards the left leg or the left foot. Bring your hand behind your head. And again, place gentle pressure to bring the chin down towards the chest. Keep pressing down that right shoulder so you should feel it down the side of the neck to the shoulder. A few deep breaths here. Stay with that. Good. And to release it, roll your head to the center, chin towards the chest, and then gently lift your head from the center. And finally, turn your head to the right as far as possible without moving the shoulders, and then back to center and to the left. Do this a few times. Back to center, to the right. Now, especially if you feel strong tension, don't move into the tension. Okay, which means you just don't increase the tension. You kind of want to oil the joints. Keep going. Go left one more time. The more we move, the more the joints get, quote unquote, oiled. Come back to center and bring the chin down to the chest. Slowly and gently. And raise the chin nice and high. So when I mean oiled, they do get dry. And it's mainly bringing liquid into the joints. And it helps to keep them supple. It helps to keep them hydrated. And it's the dehydration of the joints that creates some problems. So keep moving no matter what. Let's roll the shoulders now. Nice big circle with the shoulders. That's right. And change the direction of the circle. Raise your arms now. Clasp the hands together and push the palms skyward. Keep the head in between the arms, taking a deep breath in, lengthen out your spine and your neck, and breathe out, lean to your right. Rise back up. Breathing in, breathe out, lean to your left. Good. Rise back up, breathing in, breathing out to the right. Excellent. Back up, breathing out to the left. Stay with your movement. Breathing in, out to the right. One more time. Breathing in and breathe out to the left. Coming back to center, palms together, bring the thumbs into the upper back. Gentle push with the head against the forearms, lift the chin, take a deep breath in here, and stretch your arms to the sky. Bring your hands down in front of your heart center. Good. We're going to get onto all fours onto our mats. Okay, so either you can roll over your ankles or bring your feet to one side and get into a cat-cow position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Once you're in a good position, lift your chin. See if you can flatten and straighten out the back. Then take a deep breath in, allow your back to curve, look skyward. And as you breathe out, you can round, look to your belly button. And again, let's curve and look skyward. And breathe out and round, look to the belly button. One more time, curve, look skyward. And breathe out, look to the belly button. Come back to a flat back. And I'd like to do one of these classic yoga moves. You're going to reach your right arm out, pinky finger touching the floor, left leg behind you, big toes touching the floor. Take a deep breath in, raise your right arm and left leg, and breathe out, bring both down, touch the floor. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Eveline, there's some pressure on the wrist here, so if you want to make a fist and do it this way, it might be better. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out. We'll do it 2 more times. Breathing in, lifting. Good. Breathing out, just touch. Last one. Breathing in, lift. And then you can bring the hand back down. Knee comes back down. Hands under the shoulders. And we'll do cat and cow again. Chin is lifted. Take a deep breath in. Curl your spine and look skyward. And as you breathe out, round and look to the belly button. And again, curling, breathing in. Rounding, breathing out. Once more, let's curl and breathe in. And round and breathe out. Moving back to a flat back. Head is lifted. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Pinky finger touching the floor. Right leg behind you. Big toe touching the floor. Deep breath in, lift both, and breathe out, bring them down to touch the floor. Breathing in, lifting. Breathing out, let's lower. We'll do this 2 more times. Keep the belly in as you do this. Lift, breathe in. That's it. Breathe out and lower. Once more, lifting, breathing in. And then bring the hand and knee back down. This time we'll move into a child's pose. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Sink back onto your heels. You can have your hands under your forehead, or you can reach them out in front of you. Take a few deep breaths and just allow yourself to sink and relax in this posture. Lift your chin, looking forward now. Come up onto your hands and knees. From this position, tuck your toes under and rise to a downward facing dog pose. So you want your feet about hip width. You want your hands shoulder width. Begin pressing one heel down, bending the opposite knee, and change. Sort of pedal your feet in place. Feel like, okay, you're moving the hips, you're kind of pawing your mat. And then straightening both legs, take a deep breath in, moving into a plank position. Engage through the core and the abdominals. Push back to down dog. So when you do plank, train yourself to lift your head and look forward. Let's go into plank, lift and look forward, and press back to down dog. One more time, lift the head, look forward. This helps the neck be in a proper position. Lower your knees, lower your chest down to the floor. Point your toes and lengthen your legs out. Now we're going to bring the hands off the mat. Fingertips down, thumbs are down, and also the palms are up. Elbows point skyward. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades as you rise, and then breathe out, come back down. Let's do that again. Breathing in. This type of warm-up is super good for the shoulders, neck, and upper back. And again, we get it engaged nicely, and we get a stretch through the abdominals, opening the front of the body. And this is a part of the body that we close off when we're working and when we're bending forward too much over our desks. Last one, take a deep breath in, open the front of the body, and come on back down. Hands under the shoulders, push up onto the hands and knees. Bring your right hand off the mat, left hand on top, press the hips back. Now you should be getting a nice stretch down the left-hand side of the body. You can rest your head on your left arm. Let's rise back up and change sides. Bring your hands off the left-hand side of the mat, right hand on top, and press your hips back. A few deep breaths here. Coming back to center. Now I want you to open your knees as wide as possible and slide your arms through your legs. Set your forehead down on the floor and stay here. A couple of deep breaths. Just let the arms and shoulders relax here. Looking forward, reach your arms back out in front of you, palms pressing down nicely. You've got a good grounding of the hands this way. Come up onto the knees, tucking the toes under. Take your downward facing dog once again. Pedal your feet. And then we'll begin stepping our feet forward until we reach the front edge of our mat. So when you take the feet forward, of course, you're going to have to lift your hands up. So the fingertips continue touching the floor as you step forward. But more weight goes on the feet and the legs than the hands. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, and let's sway from side to side. Coming back to center, let your arms drop to the floor and roll your right and left shoulders. And then turn your head from right to left for a little no. Then up and down for a little yes. Now we'll bend our knees low, hands to your hips, elbows up to the sky. Lift your chin first, chest follows, rise to standing, using your legs to rise. Once you're all the way to standing, bring your arms by your sides and find that perfect posture. Chest is lifted, shoulders back, chin parallel to the floor. Knees are soft, but they are straight. They're not hyperextended. They're going to be straight. Bring your hands to your heart, palms together. Get ready for the practice. Feel yourself grounding down through your feet. And let's go. Take a deep breath in, raise the arms, stretch skyward. Breathe out and we'll fold by bending the knees, fold at the hips, hands come to the earth. Halfway lift, breathing in, hands can be either touching the floor, the ankles, or the knees. Then set your hands down and step back to a plank position. Now immediately get back to lifting the head, so we're supporting the neck. Lower your knees. If you wish, you can do a push-up. If not, you just move to the floor, point your toes, lengthening out, rise to a cobra, and push back to a downward facing dog. Again, you can pedal your feet here. This always helps to get some movement into the joints. Looking to your hands. Again, take big steps forward. Here we go. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold forward. Hands to your hips. Elbows come up to the sky. And let's rise to a standing position. Use your legs to rise. Release your arms by your sides. Find the perfect position. Hands to your heart center. Deep breath in. We'll go a little faster. Breathing out. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back to your plank. Do a push-up if you wish. Head is automatically lifted all the way down, and you can point your toes, lengthen out, rise to a cobra, and push back to downward facing dog. Again, pedaling your feet if you wish. Really open the toes at the same time. All right. Looking to your hands. Let's do it again. Stepping forward. You could jump if you wish. Bend your knees, stretch the heart forward, fold forward, hands to your hips, elbows up, push down through your feet to rise, arms by your sides, perfect posture, hands to your heart center. And go again, I'm gonna watch this time. Deep breath in, rise. Breathing out, fold yourself forward and down. Halfway lift, stepping back to plank position. Yes, good job. One push-up if you wish. All the way down, pointing your toes into cobra. Good, Luca. Excellent, Vincian. And Evelyn, excellent. Downward facing dog. Again, pedaling your feet right and left, right and left. Move through it one more time. Getting ready. Look to your hands. You can step or again, this time jump forward. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold forward. Hands to your hips. Elbows up to the sky. Bend your knees low and rise to a standing position. Find that perfect posture, please. Good. Hands to your heart center. Excellent. Let's go through it one more time. Deep breath in. Rise up. Breathe out, fold forward. If you go faster, that's fine too. Halfway lift and step back to a plank position. One push-up if you wish. Move all the way down, point your toes into cobra and down dog, and stay in your down dog, please. Good. Good. From the down dog position, lower your right knee directly below your right hip. The right hand is going to be farther out to the right than the right knee. Let's raise our left arm, and you get into the side plank position, which is supported. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Open the chest even more. Reach with your left hand. And then see if you can raise the left leg. If it's too much, you lose balance, bring the foot back down. If you can hold it up here, stay. And then we're going to raise the left arm over the head. And you'll reach from the fingers down to the foot. Reach long, 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 the left-hand side of the body. 3, 2, 1. Circle the left hand. Bring the left hand back down to the floor. Turn yourself to face the floor and raise your right arm. So we get back to that exercise we did at the beginning, but this time we're going to take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, bring the knee and the nose towards each other. You can grab the knee with your hand. Breathing in, stretch right arm and left leg. Breathing out, knee and nose come towards each other. One more time. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, knee and nose come in. Now release, set the hand down. Stretch your left leg, tucking the left toes under. Lift up to down dog, raising your right leg. So right leg comes up, 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 up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Now you can stay here, or if you feel the energy and you're ready for it, you could flip out. Raise the hips up, arm comes over the head to stretch more, back up to the sky, and flip back, everyone, to down dog. Pedal your feet. All right. Now we'll do the other side. Left knee comes down underneath the left hip. The left hand is a little bit farther out to the left than the knee. Right arm comes up. Reach to the sky. That's it. Yes. Take a deep breath in. Open the chest even more. Now, if you would like, you can raise the right leg. If you find you lose your balance, keep the right foot down. Right arm over the head and reach from the hand to the foot. Stay here. 3, get long. 2, and 1. Circle the arm. Bring the right hand down, face the floor. Left arm reaches out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Knee and nose come towards each other. Breathing in, reach farther. Breathing out, knee and nose. One more time. Breathe in. Breathing out, knee and nose come in. Set the hand down. Tuck the right toes under. We'll take down dog, raising the left leg now. Here we go. Up we go. Bend the knee and open the hip. If you'd like to, flip over. It's as you wish, as you feel. Raise the left arm, over the head, back up to the sky, and everyone flips back to down dog. Pedal your feet a bit to release and let go. All right, let's look to our hands. Begin taking big steps or small steps forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, folding. Bend your knees low, hands to your hips, and let's get into a chair position. So the hips move back. The chest lifts, the low back is curved, the belly is in. Raise your arms, reaching. Breathe out, bend the arms to the sides. Good. Again, breathing in, reach. Breathing out, bend. One more time, breathing in, reach. Breathing out, bending. Hands come to the heart center, and we'll fold forward. Halfway lift. Stepping back to a plank. 1 push-up with the head lifted all the way down and into cobra. Downward facing dog. Okay, get ready. We're going to take a warrior 2. So raise your right leg. Take a warrior 2 position. Once you are there, clasp your hands behind you, stretch the arms straight, and lean back. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Be sure you got your knee going more towards your baby toe. Right knee nicely bent. Left leg strong. 2, 1. Let's fold and raise the arms up. You got the right shoulder going close to the right knee. Let your head relax, or you can look at the floor. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Down come the arms. Stepping back to a plank position. Let's go for the push-up. All the way down, cobra, and downward facing dog. Pedal your feet just to release. Left leg now, warrior 2. Be sure you set yourself up nicely. Left knee is going more towards the baby toe. Right leg is strong. Clasp your hands behind you. Open up the chest. Stay here for 3 breaths. Stretching the arms back. 3, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Left shoulder towards the left knee. Raise the arms as high as possible. Keep your head either lifted, looking at the floor, or you can drop it and relax. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Let's go. Stepping back to a plank position. 1 push-up. Keep everything strong. All the way down, cobra, and downward facing dog. Good job, everybody. Pedal your feet if you wish. Whew. Okay. Looking to your hands. Take big steps forward. And we'll take halfway lift, folding, and a chair. Get into your chair and bring your hands to your heart center. Keep the belly strong. Keep the knees over the feet, but not beyond the toes. You don't want to push the knees forward. They'll just bend over the feet and more going towards the baby toe. Set your gaze and raise your right foot. Keep the foot flexed, breathing here. 3, shoulders back and down. 2, 1. Stretch the right leg. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Send the leg behind you and into an airplane position. Bring your arms closer to your sides rather than out in a square position. Bring them to your sides so you can pull the chest forward. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Hands come to the floor, fingertips down. Raise the leg higher. See if you can grab your left ankle. Pull your nose down to your knee. Holding. You can point the top toe. 3, 2, 1. Cross the right leg behind the left. See if you can line up the feet. Grab your ankles. Look at the floor this time. Lengthen the neck. Let yourself come down. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows up. Lift your chin first. Chest follows. Keep your balance. Coming up slowly. Back is long. And once you are all the way up, raise the arms. Grab your right wrist and lean to your left. Set your gaze in front of you. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Palms come together in front of the heart. Uncross your legs. Lift the right knee behind you. Bend both knees. Looking forward. Lift the foot up high. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up to standing, feet on the floor. Whew. Let's retake a vinyasa. So from here, deep breath in, rise up. Breathe out, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step back to your plank position. The head is lifted, look forward. You can do a push-up if you wish, or just move all the way down to cobra, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Whew. Release here for a moment. Then look to your hands, stepping or jumping forward, halfway lift, folding forward. Take a chair position and hands come to your heart center. We're going to do the other side now. Belly in, chest lifted, legs are strong. Let's lift our left knee now. Setting your gaze out in front of you. The left foot is flexed. 2, 1. Stretch the leg out in front. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Rebend, and we're going to go into airplane. Stretch the arms just next to your body. Palms face the floor. Look at the floor. Lengthen your neck at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips come down. Raise the left leg nice and high. Point the toes now. Right hand can come to the right ankle. Pull yourself down, nose to the knee. Holding. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Cross the left leg behind the right. Looking at the floor. Grab the ankles. Stay here. Stay calm. Hands to your hips. Elbows to the sky. Lift the chin first. Chest follows. Use the strength in your legs and your back. Coming up to a standing position. Left leg is crossed behind the right. We grab the left wrist and we stretch over to the right. Set your gaze at one point, keeping your balance. We come back to center, hands in front of the heart. Lift the left leg behind you, bending both knees nicely. See if you can press the left foot up. Lean forward. Set your gaze at one point to stay calm, balanced, and focused. Rise back to a standing position. Bring the left foot to the floor. And relax your arms by your sides. Good job, everybody. Very nice. Hands can come to your hips. Bend your right knee. Bring it out to the side. Get to the ankle or heel higher than the kneecap or the inner thigh, whichever you wish. Arms stretch in a V position. Lift your chest, lift your eyes. And whatever happened in this first part of the class, whatever thoughts you had, let them go now. Bring yourself into the fully present moment in this good posture of tree pose. Be solid like a tree. Another deep breath in, hands to your hips, and lower the foot. Bend your left knee, bring it out to the side. Ankle, heel higher than the kneecap or inner thigh. Raise your arms, stretching in a nice V position with the arms. Stay calm. And I don't think I'll ever see anything as beautiful as a tree. Hands come to your hips. Lower the foot down. Good. Come back to your front edge of your mat. Feet hip width. Really ground down through the legs. Hands come to the heart center. And we're going to move to the floor. So let's take a deep breath in. Raise the arms. Stretch your body. Breathing out. Let's fold down. Come to that halfway lift. Breathing in. Step back to a plank position. And move the knees down, chest, and you can relax your head on your hands. If you'd like, move your hips from side to side just to relax the low back a bit and take some deep breaths. Good job. Lift your head. Bring your arms out to the sides. So this is like a classic airplane position for the arms. And first, we'll lift our right arm, turn your head to the right, and raise your left leg. And as you turn to the right, see if you can roll a little bit on your left-hand side. And then come back down. Change. Left arm rises, right leg rises, and roll a little bit to the side. Come on back down. And again, right arm comes up, you look to your right hand and lift your left leg. Back down. Left arm up, right leg goes up. Back down. One more time each side. Deep breath in as you raise the arm and the leg. Good. Back down. And raise the opposite arm and leg. And back down. Bring your hands underneath your forehead. Move your hips again from side to side just to relax the low back. We'll lift the head, chest, and shoulders. Reach your arms behind you, clasping your hands together. Lengthen out the arms. Raise the arms as high as possible and raise the legs. Squeeze the glutes and the backs of the legs to get everything up. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Back down, hands under the forehead and relax. Raise your head again. Reach your arms again behind you. Now you could stay here with the arms stretched without clasping and raise the legs. Or if you wish, take bow pose, grabbing the ankles or the tops of the feet, toes open and flex. Rise to bow. Decide which is best for you. Just arms straight, legs up, or if you want to come up into bow. 3 breaths, everyone. One more deep breath in, and then come on down. Hands come under the shoulders, lift up onto the hands and knees. Walk your knees forward. Now, if you have a block nearby and you want to work seated on the block, you could do that, just coming into this position, seated on the block. You could also do it on a pillow. If you don't have a block, you have 2 choices. You could be on your knees in this position, or you could just simply sit on your heels. Depends on you, how you want to work. Right arm comes up and over the head. Left arm comes back behind you, and see if you can clasp the hands. Touch or clasp the hands. Once you've got them, if you don't clasp the hands, no big deal, you just reach. Once you've got them, close your eyes. And this is a very calming position. Just take a moment of silence and calm. Open your eyes. Release if you've got the hands. Just let everything go. Fingertips on the floor. Stretch the fingers wide and roll the shoulders. And we'll change sides. Left arm comes up over the head. Reach the right arm behind. Clasp the hands together or just reach for them. Once you're there, close your eyes, and again, a moment of silence and calm. Letting go, bring the arms to your sides, fingertips on the floor, rolling the shoulders. Swing your feet around to the side. Coming to a seated position, grab behind your thighs and roll yourself onto the floor. Now we'll start with the hamstring bridge. Walk your feet away from your hips. Knees stay bent, but only slightly. Arms pressing into the floor, the head is down. Raise your hips up. Squeeze your glutes tight. Feel the backs of your legs contracting as well. Feet are flexed. You press down into your heels. And if you would like to go farther, feel like you're pulling your heels towards your hips so that it contracts even more the hamstrings. Pull the heels in, hold it 3, 2, 1. Bring the hips down. Walk your feet in towards the hips. Feet parallel, elbows into the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades and raise the hips up. Use your glutes and your thighs to have your hips up in the air. Lengthen your neck. And we're going to lift one leg at a time and press a little higher. So start, right leg comes up. You can keep the knee bent and you press your hips up higher and then bring the foot down. Left foot comes up. Press higher and then bring the foot down. Again, right foot higher. Foot comes down. Left. Press up. One more time, right foot. Press up. And left foot. Press up. Good. Bring your feet down. Keep your hips lifted. Staying here. For those of you who would like to take full bridge, take it now. And we stay for 5 more breaths, either in full or half bridge. Lengthen your neck at the same time. Keep the breaths into the chest, upper back, and ribs. Keep the belly in. Avoid taking deep breaths into the belly. Raise your arms now over your head. Reach behind you and very gently lower one vertebra at a time. Very slowly and gently. And once the entire back is on the floor, you can either bring your soles of your feet together, knees wide, or you could stretch your legs on the floor, let the toes roll out to the sides of the mat. However you feel most comfortable to rest, to integrate the curve in the low back. When we have the knees bent, we're adding in a little stretch of the inner thighs. Raise your knees up and squeeze your knees to your chest. Rock a bit from side to side. Good. Point the toes and stretch your legs straight to the sky. Cross your right leg over your left. Keep your legs strong and tight, toes pointed. Clasp the hands behind the head and open your elbows. Lower your legs down to a diagonal position, a point where you feel that your low back is supported and there's no strain in the low back. You should feel the abdominals being pulled in. Lift your head and shoulders and we'll press up here. Breathing out. 10, 9, keep your neck long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs up, uncross, and cross your left leg over your right. Toes pointed, legs strong. Lower the legs to a position where you feel the abdominals working. And we'll go again. Breathing out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs, uncross. This time, flex your feet and open your toes to the side. So the heels touch, toes open to the side. It's like a Charlie Chaplin position. Lower your legs. Diagonal position. This is the last round. Let's go. Lifting. 10. Breathe out as you lift. 9, 8, 7. Legs are strong. 6, 5, 4. Almost there. 3. Stay with it. 2, 1. Lift the legs back up, bend the knees, grab a hold of the legs and let them rock from side to side. Now rocking slowly on the back. Let your knees rock to the right, turn your head to the left. And then switch. Let the knees rock to the left, turn the head to the right. And switch. Going slowly and switch. Gently for the head and neck and for the back. One more time each side. Good. Come back to center. Keep your right knee with you and stretch your left leg onto the floor. Make a nice big circle with your right foot. Change the direction of the circle, releasing any tension buildup in the ankle and the foot. Now flexing the foot, grab behind the thigh and we'll stretch the leg to the sky. Now you're gonna hold the thigh and I want you to pull downwards on the thigh as if you're gonna lock the right thigh into the hip socket. So you pull down, this creates curve in your low back. Your low back should not be against the floor. Keep your curve, pulling the leg down. Now see if you can completely straighten your leg. You should feel a very strong stretch behind the right leg, maybe in the calf, certainly in the hamstring, maybe a little bit behind the knee, but keep that curve in the low back. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, see if you can relax the body in this position. Bend the right knee. Keep the right foot next to the left thigh and let the knee fall to your left. Stretch your right arm out to the side for a spinal twist and look to your right hand. And again, each time you breathe out, see if you can just soften into the position, relaxing even more. Roll back onto your back. The knee comes to the chest. Bring the nose up to the knee. And we'll change legs. Switch the legs, left knee comes to the chest. Right leg stretched out. Nice big circle with the foot. Change the direction of the circle. Good. Now we flex the foot, grab behind the thigh, and stretch the leg straight. Again, keeping curve in your low back. So you want to curve the low back, feel like you're pulling the leg down into the hip socket. Foot is flexed. See how much you can straighten that left leg and hold the position here. As you do this, you breathe out and you're relaxing the body. Bend the left knee. See if you can get the left foot towards the right thigh and get into that spinal twist. Left arm reaches out to the side. Look to your left hand. Again, deep breathing. See if you can relax in the position. Rolling back onto your back. Bring the knee to the nose, lifting up. And then both knees rise. Bring the nose in between the knees. Gently lower your head. Set your feet as wide as your mat. And follow the lines, the edges of your mat as you gently stretch your legs straight. Turn your palms to the sky. Reach towards your knees to bring the shoulders away from the ears and set the backs of the hands down. Make minor movements to make sure that you're in a good position for relaxation where you can stay for the next few minutes. Taking deep, slow breaths. Allow the belly to rise and fall with your breath. And just now, imagine that the sun is shining just above you. And feel the heat of the sun against your skin. Imagine yourself getting closer and closer to the sun. And you feel warmer and relaxed. And feel that the sun not only gives you heat, but energy. First, that energy just radiates against your skin. But then it penetrates inside to your blood, to your bones, to your muscles, and to your vital organs. And this energy rejuvenates you. Take a deep, slow breath in and breathe in the energy of the sun. And begin moving your fingers and your toes. Move your arms and your legs. Raise your arms over your head, reaching from fingers to toes. You can point your toes very strongly. Get that full stretch. And then lift the knees up to the chest. Squeeze them in against the chest. Rock a bit from side to side. And when you're ready, roll to one side and lift yourself up from that side. Good. Come to a seated position. Excellent. Let's rub our hands together. Bring the hands over the face. Tapping gently around your eyes, just stimulating the muscles of the face. Shake out. We'll do that one more time. Hands over the face. Getting ready for your afternoon. Tap around your eyes. Shake out. And then let's wrap our arms around ourselves, grab the shoulders or the shoulder blades and give yourself a good squeeze, like a big hug. And then hands to your heart center. I wish you all a fantastic afternoon, lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Namaste. Thanks very much. Good job.